Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. This is a bonus reading for Capricorn. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. There seems to be a lot of rumors going on around you, do. A lot of people are gossiping about you. Seem to be having your name up in their mouth. Could be to do with somebody doing drugs here. So somebody could be saying that you're doing drugs right now. Okay? But somebody here wants to set the record straight. Hola, for somebody. Rumors. What else does Capricorn need to know? Como se? That's a lot, and it could nearly come out betrayal. Somebody could have backstabbed you. Somebody's running away, though. Okay? Somebody's not to be trusted, Capricorn. Pre-warned, pre-warned. Like I said, there's rumors going on. Oh, como se? These want to come out. There's definitely somebody doing drugs. You got a hater around you. Some of you are tired of the drama. Okay. Somebody is keeping you a secret. Okay. Somebody doesn't want people to know you're doing drugs, or they don't want you to know they're doing drugs. But you got a hater around you. Somebody's tired of the drama here. Okay. And there's a lot of gossip going on regarding this. Let's see what other message here for Capricorn. Somebody could have been doing drugs in the past. Okay. But the vibe right now is that somebody's cutting ties. Somebody's setting themselves free and standing up for themselves because they've gone through an awakening right now. Okay. Could have been through doing drugs that they had some form of epiphany. But somebody here who this haters around you, the two-face Capricorn. Somebody is leading a double life. This is a cheater. This is somebody here who could have backstabbed you here. Okay. And you're tired of the drama. Some of you could be healing right now. It's about self care. Some of you might need to take some introspection, meditate, go within, okay, to realize what two faced haters are around you right now, okay? That you need to cut ties with these people. If it's not you that's doing drugs, then you need to cut ties with the people that are. Some of you, these are very same people that could be in your family. These are blood ties. These are inner circle, okay? This is somebody you could even be intimate with, okay? But for some of you are wishing for a second chance with this person that you got a family with. But somebody is a hater, okay? Somebody might need healing at this moment in time from somebody who was doing drugs that you had to cut ties with or they with you. All the message here for Capricorn. If this resonates with you, Capricorn, please like, share, subscribe. Somebody who's cutting drugs and setting themselves free because you need to check yourself, Capricorn, especially if it's you that's doing drugs, okay? You could be getting an awakening regarding this, okay? But you need to stop this because in the present moment, there's a hater around you. There's somebody being two-faced or leading a double life. This is somebody who backstabbed you. But it's now about self-love. You need to start loving yourself here, okay? And taking back control of your life. Because then you'll finally be happy. Because as long as you put your happiness into somebody else's hands here, Capricorn, you'll always be miserable. Yeah, toxic people that you need to heal from, okay? Somebody with addictions, somebody's been giving you some bad advice as well here, okay? And you've been hanging around with definitely with the wrong crowd. Because at the bottom, you got Netflix and chill. Either you've been sneaking around with friends with benefits and spending time with someone else, or the person you're dealing with is doing that. Because somebody's keeping you a secret. This could even be somebody you have children with, okay? They're not letting somebody know, say that they're even seeing you on the down low. That's for somebody. So let's see. Check yourself, especially if you're doing drugs, okay? Or you're dealing with somebody who's doing drugs because you may need to stand up for yourself with this person. Yeah, this is somebody who was a late bloomer. There's somebody here who could be an age gap or somebody's been very immature in the past, but somebody was out of sync. Somebody might need some more time though here, Capricorn, because somebody is controlling here. This person needs to be right all the time. Could be very possessive. This is the possessive, jealous lover here. Okay, who could be leading a double life. This could be you or the person you're dealing with, or somebody in your family. But somebody here is alone. Okay, you feel like you are in this situation all by yourself here, Capricorn, but it won't be like this forever. Okay, but you need to stop hanging around with the wrong crowd and these toxic people because at the bottom, somebody is all talk. Somebody is dealing with a silver tongue devil. This person's a big flip. There's no action. They're all talk. This is a player. This could be you, or you're dealing with somebody like this who's got bottled up anger, many unexpressed emotions. Somebody's a time bomb here, holding you back here. Okay? This could be you or the person you're dealing with who's got this champagne taste but a bare budget, who's arrogant and pretentious. You could even be dealing with somebody who has a public image, but somebody's worried about their appearance and they can't relax. This is a very conceited person here who's a player and very childish. Someone has to be the adult in the room right now, Capricorn. Maybe the term should be grow up or get out. That's for somebody. And this could be with somebody you have blood ties with or in your inner circle. Okay. This could be somebody who was sneaking around with friends with benefits. This is somebody who was keeping you a secret. All right. Pre warned is pre armed. Any other message here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Yeah, this late bloomer who's doing drugs here. You got teddy bear. Somebody is interested in you in the past. Blooming romance, you was flirting. Somebody wanted to date you in the past. And in the present moment, you got paradise. But somebody here you're dealing with needs to be right all the time. Very possessive lover could be yourself or somebody you're dealing with. But somebody is leading a double life. Okay, this is the cheater who backstabbed you. But it speaks about playfulness. You could be enjoying each other's company or going through your honeymoon phase. But somebody here who has unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness. This person has an attraction. This is somebody who's going through a new phase. They're going through the phoenix. Some of you could have changed your mind about something here. Could be about being alone. Okay. Wow. Some of you've got mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, especially in your inner wounds with a twin flame. Some of you are going to be cutting ties and moving on even from a twin flame. That's for somebody. Okay. Because somebody was hanging around toxic people. Again, some of you say not today, you're setting boundaries. Okay? You're avoiding. You're not dealing with it. You're still upset. Okay, or will be. Okay, because you got sunglass. You're watching, looking, perception. Some of you could end up stalking, or somebody could end up stalking you. But at the moment, though, you do have soulmate. It was a soul connection. It was a partnership, a soul contract. It was a life partner you was with. Yeah, but somebody's cutting down, cutting out, separating, stopping the pattern. Could even be given silent treatment. You're not talking to this person that you could have been living with or married to. Okay, that's for somebody. If this resonates with you, Capricorn, please like, share, subscribe. Let's see what other message for Capricorn do they need to know. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Yeah, somebody's gonna end up stalking somebody, watching somebody after this breakup. This is somebody here that could have backstabbed you or will backstab if it hadn't already taken place. Because this is a general reading. It will not resonate with you all. Because not all of you are dealing with somebody who's doing drugs or hanging out with toxic people. Let's see what other message here for Capricorn. Wow, it's definitely a third party situation going on. Come say. Yeah, some of you could be was partying in the past year, okay? Some of you could have been involved in a third party situation in the past. But for some of you right now though, with this three of cups here coming out on the side like this, in your relationship, if you are single, it can indicate a short term relationship that won't last is coming your way. Now, this could have already taken place in the past for some of you. Okay. Mm, can also, though, indicate a reunion with someone who will soon realize was out of your life for a good reason. That could have come back. You know what I mean? And then when they come back, you find out that, oh, now they're doing drugs, so now they've got an additional problem. Yeah, you got the Eight of Cups here reversed. Somebody here could be wanting to return after walking away. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but there's been some form of injustice in the past here. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. But for somebody here, though, things were off balance here. Okay? There could have been some false accusation going on in the past here. That's for somebody. Okay? Like I said, rumors are going on, gossip and all that. You know what I mean? But somebody has been very irresponsible and dishonest. Somebody may needed to have to stand the ground because some of you in the past there, if you wasn't dealing with a Libra, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay, something could have been taking place in a third party situation, but there was a lot of gossip going on. Some of you, so this injustice here that took place here in the past, okay, could it be because somebody was underneath the influence of drugs, okay? Some of you could be in a relationship with a judge, a lawyer, or legal secretary, but for somebody though, could be a Libra person that came into your life in the past. And if somebody did treat somebody with some form of integrity and kindness and is not being treated well in return in this relationship, hmm, justice is indicating that this imbalance is about to be corrected with their loving partner. So you deserve coming into your life right now, okay? A loving partner that loves you for who you are. For somebody though, it can signify those that have treated you badly though. Those that have done so will get their comeuppance. It's like karmic justice, okay? And if it's you, it's karmic justice to you. But and if you are in a relationship, whether it's good or bad, really depends on the behavior of you and your partner right now, okay? But only the conditions of somebody who's doing drugs and was an immature late bloomer that need to check themselves because there's somebody here who's going to be awakened. You might need to stand up for yourself and set yourself free from this form of injustice that you could be experiencing. Okay. Mm, for somebody though, it can indicate marriage, that there could have been a third party in this marriage. Because if either of you has been dishonest or have cheated, this justice can indicate that the truth will be revealed, and whoever's been dishonest will reap what they've sown. And as I said to your previous reading, for somebody here, what they sow, they shall surely reap. Now, with this self love right now, matter of fact, you got haters around you right now, like I said. Somebody is suppressing their emotions, especially with the Ace of Cups here reversed like this. Somebody here could be having an unwanted pregnancy for some of you. Okay. That's for somebody, and somebody could have had a miscarriage, and my condolence for all those who will go through that. But somebody could be receiving some bad news, and it could be regarding some pregnancy issues here. Mm, for some of you may receive some bad news or upsetting news, okay, that you may receive. It can indicate that you may find that you're not in a mood for socializing or meeting new people, or it can also signify some cancelled social event that you was going to attend, okay, or some form of celebration. Could have been like a broken engagement that you're going to have celebrating, or you could have cancelled the marriage. Because look, you're in paradise here where you're enjoying each other's thing. You could have been on honeymoon, okay? Because you realize you was dealing with somebody who could be quite controlling, okay? Como say? Somebody feels like they jumped out the frying pan into the fireplace. That's what someone's going through or feeling. Okay. For somebody though, you may be finding it difficult to find or maintain a relationship at this time. Hmm. It may even be due to your repressed emotions right now here, Capricorn. Okay. Or you might be unwilling to or unable to approach a new relationship with an open heart, as you're kind of still holding on to your feelings for somebody else who could be unrequited love, or a person that you was previously married to, or somebody that was keeping you a secret. Do you understand? Como se? Mm-hmm. That's for somebody. Mm. For somebody that I'm speaking to here. If you are in a relationship, it seems like your heart's not fully open. Okay. Perhaps you have been hurt in the past and are struggling to allow yourself to be vulnerable again. But this will ultimately kind of hold your relationship back if you don't resolve these issues. Okay? Some of you could end up going through a breakup or divorce because of this, because somebody here is letting go. Somebody's frustrated and separated here. Okay? Somebody failed to meet the test here. And hearing that rhythm. Don't gesture with the best until you pass the test. Until you pass the test, don't gesture with the best. The way you're going on, you ain't passed the test, because the best is I. Rastafari, Rasta for you. You better watch it, gal. I'll beat you black and blue. This is somebody here who was very abusive in the relationship that somebody was with, and they had to let go. Okay? Because somebody was very frustrated. I must say, somebody could be verbally or physically abusive, but it was unrequited love. Somebody was definitely suppressing their emotions. Okay? To go and get some form of attention here. But for some of you, somebody here is getting some public recognition. Okay? Somebody here who could be up in their ego. This is somebody here who wants to return from the past. Okay? I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But somebody here is being very cynical. Somebody's still carrying though some unforgiveness. Como se? But if you can't love somebody, you can't love yourself. It's like somebody here who's self-sabotaging. Could even be yourself here who's hanging around these toxic people and taking the wrong advice, because there's been a lot of gossip going on. Somebody could even be spying. Okay? Somebody here is a monitoring spirit here who's seeking some form of information. Like I said, for some of you right now, there is rumors and gossip going on. And it's about a betrayal and an ending. Okay? Somebody here will speak in many words. This is somebody now who lacks fulfillment because they feel like they've got some unfinished business here and want to return. But they're going through grief because they know they missed out on an opportunity and a financial opportunity as well. Money's being lost. Okay? Some of you, this is somebody who's in a disunion because there's no balance, a lot of discord. Some of you could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, but it was very unstable. There's always a third party involved. Okay? Some of you are trying to get over this hurt and trying to forgive this person. But for some of you, the deception, the lies, the dishonesty, some of you are prepared to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Okay? There's definitely going to be a major change, a major transformation. Somebody's going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening. Okay? For some of you right now, though, this Ten of Swords, after somebody went through some form of injustice, okay, and still carrying some form of unforgiveness regarding this, probably even wanting some form of revenge. This Ten of Swords telling you no, it's coming to an end, especially if it's these toxic people that are sending you this energy towards you, or somebody that you was chilling out with benefits. Somebody here even could be a blood ties here. Something definitely has come to an end. Okay. Somebody's been bitching behind your back. Somebody's even probably been cursing you. Okay. But somebody here is saying goodbye. It's coming to an end because somebody was playing the victim here. Okay. There was somebody here in this situation, like I said, was bad mouthing, bitching behind your back, being very bitter. This was the enemy because right now I'm seeing Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know who you was dealing with. Okay. But this seems to be the final nail in the coffin where you're severing ties with this person now, or this relationship or situationship for some of you, because somebody's having a breakdown, okay, through hanging around these toxic people. They could be going through some chronic fatigue because they're draining your energy. You're feeling exhausted, okay, or will be, because someone's going to be hitting rock bottom here, okay? Someone's going to be hitting a wall or be in some dead end situation that they know can't go nowhere. It also indicates, though, someone could be playing the victim or martyr as well here, being overly dramatic. Somebody's a attention seeker, okay? They're exaggerating things. That's probably why when you go to court where there's been some injustice, you think like somebody's taking the piss here. You're not even telling the truth. That's for somebody. Como say? Because if you are in a relationship, though, Capricorn, this Ten of Swords here, especially if those who won't let go and wanting to return to somebody from the past through ego or pride. Como say? Mm, it does indicate breakups, divorce, separation, bitterness, or severing ties. If you're not already broken up, okay, your relationship's in serious problem right now, Capricorn. It's telling that you need to accept it, that it's over, it's done, but someone could be still holding on. But it does indicate betrayal and infidelity. This may simply indicate that you are being overly dramatic right now, or somebody around you is being overly dramatic. But somebody's attention seeking or playing the victim with their partner, or they with you. But for somebody, though, this is the final nail in the relationship coffin. If you do not stop that behavior, it's definitely coming to an end for somebody. And if you are in an abusive relationship, Capricorn, he warns you that you are in serious danger and you need to get out of it. Okay? You need to take immediate action to ensure your survival and safety. Okay? Or somebody who's with you may feel that way with you, that they need to get away from you here, Capricorn. Okay? But those who are single, though, it can indicate that you'll be still kind of upset and still reeling from the last breakup or from the past breakup. Because even though you know the relationship was unhealthy and had to run its course here, it seems like you're not ready for it to end on some level here, though, Capricorn. It seems like you're still struggling to come to terms with the final breakup. Hmm. Somebody here needs to take some time out to heal and rediscover. Just rediscover who you are, okay? Start loving yourself, okay? And do things that actually make you happy, okay? And be more independent of your relationship. Don't lean on nobody, okay? Be self-sufficient because somebody here is going to miss out on an opportunity with you here, okay? Somebody's not protected. Como say? I could be dealing with somebody here who's an unbeliever. That's for somebody. Let's see what other message here for Capricorn. Because let's see this person's true emotions. Somebody here was in a karmic tie. Okay, it was a karmic lesson that came into your life for a season, for a reason. Because somebody could have faked a pregnancy here. Okay, or faked that child was yours here, Capricorn. Okay. Somebody here is often on hot and cold, very detached. You could have ghosted this person, okay? Or this person could have left you hanging. There was no closure, no contact. Somebody was left unread. But somebody here is going to receive a love message, or it's going to be to let somebody know they're moving on, they're letting go, loving you. Because you're leaving that lifestyle behind, because this sweet talker here that was always had to say the right things, that had you in your feelings, okay? This is somebody here now that was sneaking around or coming towards you with friends with benefits, okay? Some of you was your blood ties, this could even be in your energy or in your family. For some of you, it was you. This was happening to you, or some of you, this is what you was doing. But if this resonates with you, Capricorn, please like, share, subscribe, because I did hear at some point somebody's going to get caught if they are stepping out in this situation. Okay, let's see what's the T. Bad karma for somebody, because they're in a love triangle, third party, multiple lovers and choices. So somebody's going to be going through some legal issues. Lawyers. This is somebody now could end up carless, no car, 'cause the car could end up getting repoed, or they could have some car issues. Okay, but this person does want you back, or you could want them back. But this is a member. Person's all talk, silver tongue devil, big flirt, no action. This was the player. If this resonates with you, Capricorn, please like, share, subscribe. Because some of you, if somebody have children that was coming around to you, got you as a secret and sneaking around with you, with friends with benefit. That's for somebody. I send you love and light. Namaste.